Compliment of the season. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Esther and this is Q-Est Fashion Up. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, you are also welcome back. So previously I made a video on how to calculate a perfect crotch depth for different types of pants, and I've been getting a lot of questions on how to calculate a perfect crotch extension. So in this video I'm just going to give you two methods you can use to calculate your perfect crotch extension. I've been using it for years and it has also been working for me. If you haven't seen the video where I taught how to calculate different crotch depths for different pants, including your pencil trouser, your baggy trouser, your palazzo, all of them, I get different crotch depths that you can use for different hip measurements. So I'm going to drop in the link in the description box. Go check it out so that you can watch that video before coming to even watch this particular video. Okay, the first method you can use to calculate your perfect crotch depth is the standard method. People use it, and I personally use it sometimes and it works. Okay, if you're making a fitted pant, you're going to divide your hip measurements divided by 20 for the front crotch extension. Okay, 40 divided by 20 will give you 2 inches, right? So for your front crotch extension, you take 2 inches for it. If you're making a free pant like a palazzo, a baggy trouser, you see that your hip, you're going to divide that hip by 16. Instead of dividing it by 20, you're going to divide it by 16. So whatever figure you got is what you're going to use to extend your front crotch extension. I hope I'm making sense. Please, if you don't understand anything that I'm saying here, please watch this video again. You will understand it. I'm going to try as much as possible to make it simple and easy for everyone to understand. Okay, if you're making a free pant, instead of dividing the hip by 20, you divide it by 16. Okay, for the front crotch extension. So whatever measurement you got is what you're going to use to extend the crotch. Okay, for the crotch extension, that's what I mean. Moving to the back crotch extension, to get the perfect back crotch extension, your hip divided by 10. You can use this formula for a free trouser and even a fitted trouser. Do you understand? Your hip divided by 10. Let's say for instance the hip we are working with is 40. Okay, if you divide 40 by 10, that will give us 4 inches. So for the back crotch extension, you are extending it by 4 inches. Now let me explain how you're going to extend it. Normally when you're done cutting your front panel, you're going to place it on another fabric and cut the back, right? After placing the front on the back panel, you're just going to extend it by 2 inches. Okay, you already extended the front by 2 inches, right? So that 2 inches is already there. You're not going to measure 4 inches again from where that your front crotch extension ended. Do you understand? You're just going to add 2 inches to it. Do you understand? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to explain. If you don't understand, just let me know in the comment section. I'm going to practicalize it, okay, for you guys. So the only way you're not going to do it that way is when you draft your front panel and then now decide to draft your back panel separately without putting the front panel on another panel to draft the back. Okay, so if you draft your front panel and set it aside, then draft the back separately, you're going to extend that crotch extension by 4 inches directly. But if you have drafted your front panel and you want to place the front on the back just to add your allowance to it and draft the back, you're just going to extend that crotch by 2 inches more. So when you extend 2 inches more, it's going to just make it up to 4 inches. If you don't understand, let me know it in the comment section. Okay, the second method you can use to get a perfect crotch extension is for the front crotch extension. You're just going to divide whatever you use for your crotch depth. For instance, the crotch depth I'm using is 12 inches for the pants that I'm making. Okay, now whatever I use for my crotch depth, I'm going to divide it by 4. Okay, if we are using 12 inches for our crotch depth, we're going to divide that 12 by 4, and that will give us 3 inches. So for the front crotch extension, we're going to extend the crotch by 3 inches. Okay, 3 inches. After taking your hip divided by 4, add any sewing allowance you want to add, then you now extend the crotch by 3. Okay, for the front. Now moving to the back, for me what I do is that whatever I use for the crotch extension for the front, I'm going to take away ½ inch from it, and that will give me the crotch extension for my back. After placing my front panel on my fabric, okay, I'm just going to extend the crotch area by 2.5. In this case, the front, the front crotch extension is 3, so I'm going to use 2.5 inches for my back crotch extension. That is after placing my front panel on the back panel that I'm drafting. Now, after placing it on top, I'm just going to extend it by 2.5 inches more. I hope you understand what I'm explaining. Now, let's say for instance, I'm using 2.5 for the front crotch extension, right? I'm going to use 2 inches for my back crotch extension after placing the front panel on the back. Okay, so I'm just going to extend it more by 2 inches. Hope it is clear. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to answer every of your question. And if you don't understand what I'm trying to explain and you want me to practicalize it on paper or fabric, let me also know, and I'm going to do the practical aspect. Like, I'm going to show you how to do it on paper directly or on fabric. Okay, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment for me. Happy New Year in advance, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.